Hang on. Easy. My name is Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions. Oh wait, it's not Wednesday. Saturday. Let's try that again. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications and everything will be okay. Now, we're back with another Nightwish Saturday, and at this point you'd think I wouldn't be excited anymore, but yet here we are, as excited as ever. Can't wait to get stuck into this one. It's called Élan. It was put forward on our Discord server. It's the server that Tank the Tech and I share, and there's some awesome people there who built some bots to help pull all that information into a sheet. That's really helpful for us, so thank you Aethan and Trinks for managing that. If you want to join our server, it's a awesome time, great people, we have a lot of fun. The link for that server will be in the description below. Also, if you want to join the Night Dreamers Reactor Side server, it's a group of awesome, supportive, passionate fans, and if you like Nightwish, it will feel like home for you, so that link will also be in the description below. But enough talking, let's get listening. Nightwish, Élan, let's see what you got. Okay, well, that is an awesome start to the song. Just feels good. And of course, we're going back to the beginning because you know how this works by now. And if you don't, get comfortable, pack a lunch, and off we go. That is a really feel-good start to a song, and the introduction of that melody is important for two main reasons. When Thomas starts with that, very light and just beautiful, but one thing it does do, which doesn't seem as significant, is it allows the crowd to know which song is coming up next. So they get excited, you hear that roar, and then they can settle into the melody before the song kicks in, and then everyone's kind of settled and ready to listen. That's the first thing. The second thing, I've said it probably 10 times by now, but that melodic foreshadowing. Normally when they introduce a piece like that, it plays a much bigger part of the song. And I don't just mean when the whole band kicked in. I still think it's going to be an even bigger part of the song later. That's normally the case, but really beautiful, nice and light, and then all of a sudden the band kicks in. You heard, I think it was Kai at the back there doing some nice cymbal work, very slow build up to head into that, and then obviously we can't not talk about Troy. Just does the damn thing. There he is with a tin whistle, and it sounded like there was a nice key change. It sounded like a drop in the key when they went from the introduction of the kind of piano sound into the full band. Just awesome. I saw Emperor doing some nice palm muting bits where you kind of open, controlled, and close those notes. Again, shout out the palm mute gang. And all simple techniques just used really well to make a feel-good song feel even better. Nice bass work there, really energetic. Hang on a second. It didn't sound like that bar finished. It sounded like when MP came in, it was kind of coming in like a note or two earlier. Really nice, actually, and was purposeful. But I want to go back because two things. When they go into their verse work, this is their secret sauce, their formula, and it took me a while to figure out, but they hit you with this kind of full band of EQ, the full scope of the band, and then they pull out a lot of the intensity, and a lot of times that's Empu. They pull him out, they pull out any of those main melodic primary focuses, so just like the tin whistle, and you've got that bass, which sounds like your tonal driver. It sounds like the glue between her vocals and the drums. But there's something else at play, because Thomas is doing nice, almost like, sounds like choiry synth effects in the background that are floating right behind the vocals and a little bit above, and they just sit there. It's like a awesome kind of cloud of this resonance of that synth that helps the bass glue everything together, really, because the bass has that percussive feel which links to the drums. The other thing, and also you can see that because Thomas has turned sideways, turned to his left, so he's obviously got that keyboard set up to do that specific thing. Now, I want to talk about Floor, because why wouldn't I? She is fantastic. Her voice is remarkable, and normally that's the comment everyone says when, shout out remarkable, that's the comment everyone says when she's belting out the really high notes, but when she's doing the subtleties in the verse, she's got real personality and charm, and there's like a storytelling element to that, where when she starts like phrases and lines, it's very soft and subtle, and there's a lot of almost whisper to it, and then it builds into slightly more tonal value, and it's awesome, because I think singers, when they pull back and are reserved to create that contrast between the bigger belty pieces and the softer pieces, they don't always get the credit for that journey, and she is fantastic. Really sweet distortion on that. Where's it going?
I know you will sing with us. Bring it on! Come, taste the wine, raise the glass. It will guide you from the light, lighting us till the end of time. Come, surf the clouds, raise the dawn. If it's from the runs undone, keep me where it reaches the sea.
Get in. I'm very impressed with Troy. I'm impressed with all of them, to be honest. I always am, but wind instruments to me are tricky, because they don't, when you hit a plectrum on a distorted string of an electric guitar, it's instant, whereas there's an attack to it, which is a lot of the pressure builds up before you release your fingers on the top of those holes, and it just sounds so consistent and perfect. Lovely melody. He did a nice variation there, which was like a little kind of run. I like that as well. I'll go back one to lead in, but what a chorus, man. What a chorus. I loved how simple it was. I loved how it was a continuation of the current tempo, but it was just more full, more intense, but not in a way that made the song more intense. It's still really feel good and happy and light, and I like it. Definitely two backing vocals there. At least that's what I'm hearing. I could see Marco singing, and I couldn't really see Troy singing, but I'm pretty sure he was, because it sounded like there was a slight separation, and I really liked it. For them to do that, have the keys working with that, and then the distorted guitar ringing out, just full focus on that melody, and Floor just killing it on top of their vocals. Shout out drums, man, because when a song like this is being played, it's so easy to overlook the drums because of the simplicity, but every hit is purposeful. Whenever you strip back so much, everything you do is important and necessary, and the consistency and the timing of that is not to be understated. There it is again. Listen out for the keys, yeah, man. Just echoing some of that melodic change in there. Really nice. blended really well too. That's down to the engineer, but it's written perfectly. Come on. There's climbs.
Come, chase the one, raise the blind. They will guide you from the light, guiding us till the end of time. Even louder. Come, surf the clouds, raise the dawn. If it's from the wrong sundown, lead me where it reaches the sea.
Hang on. Easy. They know the importance of taking a song that is fairly predictable and purposefully so, and adding little variants in. There were nice little quick snare hits and alignments of certain instrumentation. They had Empu coming in from the beginning of that verse. Then on the chorus itself, Marco started singing a bit more of some of the backing vocals along with the melodic piece that I think Troy was singing. It all works really well. Well done, you. Well done, all of you.
Here comes a shooting star. We're gonna ride it. Ride it.
Hang on. Hang on. Now, when you see this man like this, tell me you can't picture all the children in the village following him out. It's awesome. He is... What can't he play? What can't he play?
Here comes a shooting star. We're gonna ride it. Riding hard and
Another key change.
star come to life. Open wide, have a laugh at the apple dust. Come drink deep, let the devil mind see. Travel with any land, dance a jig at the funeral. Taste the wine.
Okay, so that thing they just did there is another common technique used to break up a chorus from a bridge piece that is quite similar in structure. And so as they stop there and then you hear the music come in almost like it's delayed and it's coming in after to chase that beat, excuse the pun because I'm also a chase. It's really smartly placed there because it's necessary. I really like the placement of that, and it's probably one of the best uses of that kind of function that I've seen in a song.
Deep, let the devil mind see. Travel with any land, dance a jig at the funeral. Taste the wine, raise the blind. They will guide you from the light, guiding us till the end of time. Ooh, come, surf the clouds, raise the dawn. If it's from the road sundown, meet me where the cliff reaches the sea. Wow! Now that is epic singing, thank you!
I love these guys, man. What a feel-good song. Nothing too technical, nothing too over the top, just a really good feel-good song. Hey, there's me and Julia. Shout out us. Yeah, just an awesome song played really, really well. They have so much emotional structure to their set, to a lot of their songs, and I've seen a lot of songs from a particular set now that it's just a beautiful journey to. I can't wait to see them live. Shout out 2021. Can this year see itself out and close the door? It's just a beautiful song. Nothing too technical, nothing to kind of go over. I think we've covered everything that makes that song so special. But they are more than a band. They're an experience. It's auditory, it's visual, it's emotional, it's they're just so larger than life that I think you don't really get it until you see them live. And that's okay, because what these live videos do is just make you want to buy a ticket immediately, which is why I have done so. And I can't wait to see them. And if you are heading to that show, I think it's in May, and you're in the UK, then I would love to meet up with you guys before the concert. It'd be an awesome experience. So looking forward to that one, and looking forward to the next Nightwish Saturday. That was killer. Until then, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.